Hello. In this video, we're talking about 1099. First, we're going to talk about settings. 1099 is relevant for only vendors. Um, let's say in accounting app, there's vendors. All these vendors are here. So you will see a 1099 report, and for the vendor, there is sales and purchase tab where you can have a 1099 box, and you put these category. And so in this Voltixa was miscellaneous three other income. And then, for example, in this one, we have NAC. So what happened is that let's walk through that scenario. In the vendor bill, I have these three, and only 3,000 is paid. The 1,000 I have a payment, but I have not complete the bank reconciliation. If you're not sure what I was talking about, please refer to other documents of bank reconciliation, 2 steps, 3 steps, but you're only looking at the paid status. 1,200, there's no payment involved, it's just a bill. And with these paid status, you can see that my vendor bill is on January 19th. The payment, which is my bank statement, is not happen until January 2nd, January 22nd. So if I would, and remember, be aware of the date, like my data are all in 2026. So in the reporting, if I go to 1099, you will see in 2025 there's nothing. But if I change the date to 26, you can see there is this one line show up, which is the account, and it does tell you it's under balance sheet asset type. Uh, it shouldn't be reported if it's a credit card or payments. That is an outstanding receipt in an asset type. However, it basically just not reconciled. And I wanted to prove it to you that there is another $500. It's also paid, but it's paid through credit card. So if you click into it, you will see there's a payment. It's in PCC, which is a credit card. And even though you fully reconcile with credit card, as long as there's no bank involved directly, it doesn't show either. Now, I want to show you another scenario that is the wood corner. Okay, so let's say, let's create another one for the wood corner, and let's say January 5th, and then service. Now, this is 600. I would directly reconcile with the bank. So let's say there is a bank, and then we recognize the vendor payment that it's negative 600, and then we can reconcile with our vendor bill, this one. Okay, so now our vendor bill of the 600 shows paid status. Again, the statement is on January 2nd. If I go on to the reporting, 1099, 26. Remember, these two vendor are in two different category, one in NEC, one in miscellaneous. So once we export, hang on, let me see how I can open this. Okay. The moment I'm opening up, you can see that if I scroll to the right, there is NEC and there is miscellaneous. So basically all the type is appearing. It depends on which type with the amount. And this type is set up based on the vendor. if you ask what if a certain vendor has multiple type, then set up different vendor then, because that's how the report works based on the vendor type. On a certain vendor, if a certain vendor have multiple type, you will have to set up different type of vendor. And when you create a vendor bill and then banks reconciliation, select the right vendor with the correct type accordingly. All right, thank you. With the 1099 Excel report, you will use the third-party app to report 1099 to the government. All right, thank you for watching.